Yeah. Well, let's talk
don't
about
throw
real.
up.
Let's talk about Real ID. So
Yes, Real ID is in effect May 7th, but it started back officially 2005, correct?
2005 from the 9/11 Commission hearings and stuff. So
Okay.
we got the 9/11 happened, and then the Patriot Act passed, right, which is basically
Yep.
spying on U.S. citizens, to put it bluntly,
Mhm.
simply. And then in 2005, this thing got passed for, it's called Real ID, and it is a federalized identification system that everyone in the nation will have to have in order to, they said, basically fly domestically. But they've been trying to pass this thing since the 80s.
Oh, weird.
So from 1980s, they've been trying to federalize identification to no avail because they said it is bordering on like privacy issues, weighs heavily on like low income areas, just because getting a new ID and all that stuff, that's it's not easy.
And then a terrorist attack happens.
And then a terrorist attack happens, and then all of a sudden,
And if you don't agree with this, then you don't want our planes safe. And how would you? Are you anti-American? If you, I mean, I'm telling you, if you don't want to get a Real ID and turn in your birth certificate, your marriage license, all this stuff, and get it digitized in one digital database for your whole government, you're terrible. You're not American.
Yeah.
Because I mean, why would you not want the planes to be safer?
Yeah.
That's what it's
literally
all about,
It's
right?
literally a ninja's gaslight.
Dude,
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I think it really is wild that, like, I mean, is this normal? Maybe this is just the next phase, but we've been doing flight travel for a really long time.
Yeah.
Nothing like 9/11 has happened ever since in the past 20 years.
I go with-
No.
And it's, but that's not going to fix it.
No. And me and Andy, we're basically breaking it down on the show in two parts. He's talking about how much it resembles the Chinese, like the beginning
Yeah.
implementations of the Chinese social credit score,
Yeah.
which is nuts.
Yeah.
And because we were looking into it further. So basically, the Chinese social credit score is a real thing.
Yep.
It's implemented in China. They had already passed a nationwide identification system. So everyone has something very similar to the Real ID in China. The next step was the social credit score. And basically, if they gave like a list of things that happens to lower your credit score. So like court rulings, so like refusing to pay debts, criminal convictions, traffic violations. So I saw one thing, jaywalking can ruin your social credit
that's
score.
right.
And those cameras catch it all too.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
they're
have the-
ultra surveillance.
You just get a ticket in your mail a month later and you're like, what?
Yeah. Online speech or protest involvement.
Wow.
So that could just range from anything, really. That's so broad. Then unpaid taxes or fines.
Didn't Meta get brought over there too? Like that's official?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Maybe it may be not official, but we were talking about how Zuckerberg was in conversation with China and making
Yeah.
exchanges. I
I think they have not
It's not there yet.
let Meta in. Yeah.
But it would be an additional tool for that surveillance.
Oh, yeah.
For
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
But if your credit score gets lowered, that bans you from flying on a plane, a train, sometimes even a bus.
Automobile.
It keeps you from enrolling your children in private schools, applying for certain jobs or promotions. This one was a crazy one. They can slow down your internet speed. Just little inconveniences to make
Yeah.
your life miserable. And then public shaming via government lists or media alerts. So I saw this one thing where they literally have like a LED screen board like in this one city, and they just display faces and names like this person jaywalked, like they're just a terrible person. And like it's like public shaming.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And so
It's not the type of world we want to live in.
no.
I mean, there's
No.
there's a newspaper in Oklahoma that's called Jailbirds, and all it is that week's mug shots of all the counties like arrests, and that alone is crazy.
Yeah.
People like sit around and they look at it, and it's shameful.
Yeah.
But this is saying like tiny things. You get a parking ticket. You jaywalk. You're late. You don't guess what?
If
don't,
you
don't
litter,
get a
too.
job. Yeah, you litter, which
I'm about that one.
I'm all for fines, but public like shaming. Like this is
Yeah.
we're getting to a weird spot, and I don't know. This is, I mean,
and that's a far step from the Real ID, but it is. I think is a beginning step.
But they
for sure.
started somewhere.
yeah,
And this isn't going to just stop. Like this privacy thing, like they're blurring the line constantly. It's little freedoms here and there. So it's not a big deal.
But even
But China just did it all at once and is like, this is the way we're living now.
But
you know,
they do more than negative reinforcement too. They do positive reinforcement. I saw a video of a dude.
that's how they'll push it. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a dude in a taxi and he was like asking questions about the Chinese government, and the dude in Chinese, like calls the cops and he's like reporting this person because apparently China considers people who are immigrated in or there for vacation. But if they start asking these questions, they immediately consider them spies. And if they turn them in, I forget how much money it is, but there's literally an immediate financial reward for turning somebody like that in. But you think about like if the goal is, you talked about like lower income sectors, if the goal is to get those people on board with this system, it's like, hey, if you catch someone jaywalking, we're going to drop $500 in an account.
Oh yeah.
It's like, shoot,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I'm in.
Gives
Yeah.
everyone that. And that's the thing. It'll be
it's just
like
a police state at that point,
Yeah,
which China is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But they'll even make it rewarding. Like, listen, this is for you guys. We're doing this for you. Like,
Yeah,
this
your
is gonna
protection.
this is
your-
going to be great for your future. Think about this social credit score. Think about all that stuff that no one sees that you're doing. You're able to now push yourself farther in life because of this.
Yeah.
And it's like there's such a negative side to it. And they're doing mass surveillance already, right? Now we're going to have all these documents digitized for every single person.
yeah.
And there just comes a time where it's like, that's a lot of information that could get hacked. Why are we giving it to them? Why can't we just show them if this is a real ID where the other one's fake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what do we, I
Yeah.
don't get it.
That's just the beginning process of federalizing absolutely everything. This is where my part, if I'm on the phone call at all, is talking about it's the laying the groundworks for a potential one world government, i.e., the Agenda 2030,
Yep.
which is one of their bullet points is digital ID. So they want the whole world to be under digital ID. And eventually biometric identification, which
Right.
I don't even know how you do that.
Well,
but
dude, remember when we were on the airplane
yeah.
coming back from England?
Oh, with the face
And they were
scanning?
reading our faces, and it's like, when have you ever even read my face?
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, apparently that's a voluntary thing. You don't have to do this face scanning.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know, man. It just feels weird, especially not be able to go into federal buildings without a real ID.
yeah.
Like, what are we, like, this is a driver's license.
But
you gave me.
Yeah, they've been collecting our biometric
Yeah.
data already. Like, you open your phone, it's scanning your face.
Yeah,
and
there's
like
no-
Totally.
to make
Yeah.
payments,
Yeah.
you scan your face.
Yeah.
and
We,
it's like,
we act like surveillance in China is just as bad. No, they're doing 100% the same thing.
we see in China now, they have it to where you don't even have to have your wallet or phone with you. They have a camera that just scans your face and it pays for the stuff.
That's great. Oh, yeah,
Like-
you walk into a store, right?
Yeah, you walk in a store, you put like at a 7-Eleven, you put something on the counter and there's a camera, it scans your face, it's paid for. And so we already have all the tools and all the data.
How's
Yeah.
the
It's just-
Amazon stores work? Isn't that the same thing?
Yeah, I don't know if those.
I think it's
those-
I think you
app.
you scan your phone at the beginning, like you register your account, and then
Yeah.
it just makes sure you have an account, and then it just scans everything you're doing in there.
and obviously with AI on the rise, they can do anything.
Yeah.
They can they have like the capability for aging. So like if you age, AI knows what you're going to look like, and
I mean,
it's
think
so
all those photos we've uploaded of our previous selves and
Yeah.
now what we look like. It's like you're just feeding them more data. And I get it. We're all guilty of this, but it's being packaged as this new technological world where it will be easier for you.
Easy, safe.
We're doing this for you. That's not true. They're not doing any of this for us.
no, it's all for power, and
Power,
control.
control, information, selling all that data. I
Yeah.
mean, there's no way there's not. That's the biggest thing I want people to realize. Is like there is malicious intent behind this. Obviously, there has
Yeah,
to be.
for sure.
Something this federal and this big.
Yeah,
Ninjas are butterflies.
Did I say ninja? I meant
The butterfly is no doubt one of God's most